Welcome to TJ and Jodi's house.
We're rolling. We're on the air.
Okay.
Jodi and Mr. Todd having some kind of a deep conversation while I'm trying to work over here.
Sorry.
Hey.
Somebody in this room has to have fun.
Mm-hmm. I know my fun limit is off for the day.
For the day?
Finished with the fun. Yeah, I had a lot of fun earlier on the regular old show.
Oh, man, you're rude.
I hate this. Hold on. My nose is itching.
Ew.
You're not supposed to touch your nose when you're on camera. That's a rule.
Ew.
But I can't help it. I mean, we can't stop just for me to, scratch my nose.
Mm-hmm.
Thought you what? When
I didn't know that was a rule.
Yeah. You're also never supposed to eat on camera.
Well, you're chomping gum right now.
Like politicians are not ever supposed to eat on camera. Your microphone's not as loud as it should be. Or are you just not talking into it? We're at the studio today.
I'm talking into it.
As opposed to our humble abode.
Is this not right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all right. You remember what the word is for these microphones? What the official word is called? Directional. Which means it's got to be right.
I don't think I've ever been told that.
Well, I've said it many times, so maybe I need to get somebody else to say it so you'll hear it, since you never pay attention to what I say.
You always say you say things, but you don't.
I say things all the time. So, this is TJ and Jodi's house podcast for podcast world people, both listening and viewing for your viewing and listening pleasure. And sponsored by Josh's Farmers Market.
I don't know about viewing pleasure.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
Yeah.
Josh's Farmers Market is in Mooresville, North Carolina. We love them.
Yep.
Located 170 Joe V. Knox Avenue. Just easy to find because they're with the YMCA. The YMCA is huge in Mooresville, North Carolina. Mm-hmm. It's got your favorite produce and all from local people. They're really good people who run it. They're family.
That's right.
They're not family of ours, but family. They're family to each other. Yeah. Josh's Farmers Market.
Yeah.
They have the fresh seafood coming in on the weekends. That's every weekend, Friday through Sunday. Mm-hmm. And I don't think I told you this, Jodi. This is a big surprise. They have named those Adirondack glider rockers that we liked the TJ and Jodi gliders.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because somebody came in there and said they had seen the video that Mr. Todd did with us in those things.
Uh-huh.
And they said, Garrett, one of the guys that runs it, said
Sweet Garrett.
That they came in and asked for, I want to see those chairs that TJ and Jodi were in.
Oh, that's funny.
Mm-hmm.
We need those chairs.
Yeah, I know. But see, the difference in the people that showed up over there looking for them and us is those people have money.
Yeah, I know.
We don't have.
I know.
We ain't got no money to be buying anything.
I understand.
But we need to get those while they're available because that may be the only furniture that we can have in our new house.
I know.
Because we can't get anything from anybody else.
I know.
With all of the supply shortage.
Sure.
All right, so Jodi comes in today with problems, and she was, before we got here, like it was yesterday maybe or the day before, she's already given a whole big list of things that she's got to tell Todd. I mean, she hasn't been in a good place.
I haven't.
So we'll get into that, and then also on TJ and Jodi's house today, I'm going to give you a little insight into what your son looks at on the TikTok.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so as you can hear and see, there are many, many things of interest coming up on today's edition of TJ and Jodi's house. So hang on.
TJ and Jodi's house.
Josh's Farmers Market here in Mooresville, North Carolina has been a part of our lives for many, many years, way before we started working with them on the TJ and Jodi's podcast. We're about to try the Granny's old-fashioned donuts.
Kind of fat.
I'm actually weak in my knees. they're really good people as well. It's a family-run operation, and they're good, honest, down-home people. I tell you, Ma, this is what we need right here.
I know.
We put this out on the front porch and just watch the cars go by and throw our hands up at them, even though we don't know who they are. We thank them so much for being part of TJ and Jodi's house and the Ace and TJ 5G.
TJ and Jodi's house.
All right, here we go, ready to get into the meat of things. Bringing the meat and bringing the heat.
Right.
So Jodi, you didn't work out or anything this morning because you're not dressed in your workout clothes. You're all fancied up. Where are you going today? Anywhere? Or you just got fancied up for the podcast?
No, I have errands to do.
You do?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You always got errands.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. And
How the house runs.
yeah. But I mean, I never see anything from the errands. I mean, I would think that in some of your errands you would, come across something that would be, hey, look, I got you this today.
Errands doesn't mean shopping for you.
But I thought that's what your errands always were, is shopping.
Do you have toilet paper?
Uh-uh.
Do you have Kleenex?
No.
Do you have paper towels?
No, I don't. I get it.
All right.
I don't have to list off everything.
That's part of the errands.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Something fun for me.
Toilet paper's fun.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's
good for all of us.
Yeah. Okay. So why, tell everybody why you came in here all upset today.
Every day, every week, I'm upset, but it just came to a head. Because I hate looking at myself on this YouTube, whatever we're doing, video, and I hate it. I despise it.
You're very pretty. You look great.
Well, you're nice, but that's not true. And women do tend to really be hard on themselves, but I am about to lose it. I need, first of all, there's something under my eye here. Y'all probably see it. I've had a rash under that eye. I don't know what it is, so I need to go probably get that taken care of. I do need Botox. My cheeks, there's stuff from, my neck. I hate everything. Hate it.
So.
Whatever. I'm a 50-year-old crabby woman.
But you are also a person that everywhere you go, people tell you how pretty you are.
No, they
and
don't.
all that.
Yes,
Yes,
they do.
Jodi.
Reagan's
No,
got
they
a mad
do.
crush on you.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on now. Riggins.
But I get it, I get it. Because I know this is a shock for most people, but I don't see myself as the drop-dead, gorgeous hunk of a man that everybody else sees me as. When I'm looking at myself through my eyes, I see little imperfections here or there.
Little.
So, I mean, it happens to all of us. I'm not saying you shouldn't feel the way you... I mean, because far be it from me to ever tell you how you should feel.
Sure.
I'm not going into that whole thing.
Okay. This isn't about you.
No, it is about you, and that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't be so hard on yourself, but if I say that, then it doesn't mean anything to you. Because you've made up your mind that you're hideous.
Hideous?
That's what you just said. You basically just said you need reconstructive surgery.
I did. Todd, hush.
Sorry.
Mr. Todd's being ugly. Laughing over there.
But you did. I mean, you just listed all these things that you need work on, and it's basically your whole face you mentioned.
I know.
And
I do.
I disagree with you, but who am I to tell
my
you that
God.
you're wrong when it's the way you feel?
Yeah.
You can't tell people how to feel.
Right.
I always live by that motto. You know that.
Sure.
I mean, if you know anything about me, you should know that.
I was better off just not being on a camera every week.
This week she said she was going to come in a big-ass hat and sunglasses and a scarf.
I was, but it's too hot. But when it's fall, I am.
Jodi, I promise you, we will. This week's you're gonna like it.
Todd, I don't know what you're doing.
Well, first
you're
of all,
aiming like up. No woman wants
I
that.
got you aimed down.
But look, here's the thing. When we've been doing it at our house, the lighting in our house is not good.
Sure, let's
Even I don't look good in that lighting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, who would expect
Okay.
you to look good under it? Even
Sure.
I don't look good.
Okay.
But we're about to do a complete overhaul of this environment here in the studio that's going to be way more pleasurable to the eye
Really?
of the viewers. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I think you're beautiful. You know that. You know that as I've said many times, that's the only thing I've never had any complaints with you about. Is
Yeah.
how you look.
Well, don't look at this every week. Why you haven't been looking at this? Change your tune on that real quick.
But I don't watch these videos of the
Good.
podcasts.
Don't. You do yourself a favor.
I mean, I'm busy. I got stuff going on.
What do you do?
All kinds of things.
Errands?
Errands, yes.
Uh-huh.
I'm doing a lot of errands.
Okay.
But she's not saying all this stuff just to get people to write in and brag about her. and all
No,
that.
I don't need that. No,
Mm-mm.
I have eyes. I know what I see.
But you wouldn't find it refreshing for people to reassure you that you're still a
I'm not
beautiful,
fishing.
vibrant young woman?
I'm not fishing for compliments, but I
No.
appreciate. That's very
Mhm.
nice if people say that. I do appreciate that, but
Yeah.
I know how I feel and what I see, and people understand that.
They do.
Yes, of course they do.
Do you know how many people would love to look like you,
No.
Jodi? Millions across this vast land of ours
Okay,
would give anything to look like you.
you say so.
Hmm. I know. But I seriously though, I don't want you bringing me down on International Day of the Nacho.
Is that what it is?
If you could just cool it with the negativity.
Day of the Nacho.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Not just Nacho Day, but Day of the Nacho.
Day of the Nacho. Wow.
So is that what we're gonna have for dinner tonight? You think you want me to do up some fancy nachos with a cheese sauce, homemade cheese sauce of queso cheese?
No thanks.
No. Okay.
No. But
I know Boy would like that.
Well,
We have one of our children is home for fall break because he had an entire week for fall break. The girl one only had a few days, I think 2 days. She goes to a private school. He goes to a government school. So government's going to take a whole week off.
yeah.
So you got
That is rare for a college to have a full week of fall break.
You think he's lying?
No,
You know,
I don't think he's lying.
He lies to us a lot. About
He
things.
does, but not
So,
about that.
You don't think so? I bet if we called up there right now, they would say, "No, we're in class."
Mm-mm. No, he's off. I
Let's
double checked.
Let's call that college right now and
Yeah.
ask, who do we call?
I double checked. He's off.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
So last night, when you were running around doing something in the house, he and I were talking, and he showed me a trend on TikTok now where these girls are making tons of money by just sitting in a hot tub in their bikinis, and guys just go look at them in the hot tub and give them money. And they have a rule that if anybody says anything of a sexual nature, they get banned automatically. They get shut down and banned from ever looking at their stuff again.
So are they paying the people on TikTok?
Mm-hmm.
How are they paying?
Like there are guys that sit there and they will send them whatever electronic
Venmo, Bebo, did you say?
no, they're called bits.
Okay.
I think is the way he said it. It's not Bitcoin, but
Uh-huh.
like 100 bits is $1.
Really?
And so they'll read, like if somebody says something about it, they'll read their comment. If they add money to it, they can say, "Oh, look, Todd, thank you very much for the 100 bits." And Todd said he likes my hot tub situation here or whatever.
Is it a bunch of girls in a hot tub or like one girl in a
They're
hot tub?
separate girls, and that's what they do. Each of them it's like their business, their job.
And they're just literally sitting in a hot
Or
tub?
the one that he showed me is the most successful
Oh
one.
my.
Was standing in the hot tub.
Oh.
And she has the backdrop of it's like like you go to Party City and you know those brightly colored. They're made out of that same stuff like a plastic grass skirt would be.
Yeah.
And it's just stretched across the back of the wall. And the hot tub looked like it was an inflatable hot tub. It wasn't even. But she's standing there in a bikini. She looked to be in her early 20s. Already had, you know, some, as your dad calls them, store-boughts.
Yeah.
And I mean, they are brand new, like shining. They still have that.
Up around her neck.
They still have that.
Yeah.
Shine on them.
Yeah.
And she's just standing there talking. And there's nothing, you know, that's what I don't get why you ban somebody if they say something sexual, because you're standing there in a bikini, so guys are oogling you.
Sure.
But he was just showing me, it's not something
How
that
long
he
do they
goes,
take a glimpse?
Hmm?
How long do they get to take a glimpse?
The whole time they're just standing there streaming, live streaming their whole deal. They're just like we are now. But he said they'll stand there or sit there in the hot tub for a couple of hours, live streaming.
Is he doing that?
No, he was just showing me how stupid it was. I'm
Yes.
sure if he's
Liar.
wanting that kind of stuff, he's going to, you know, where it's the
Okay.
real deal.
All right.
I would hope he's not stupid enough to be just sitting there looking at a girl in a bikini and giving her money.
Okay. Ugh.
I raised him better than that. I mean, if you're giving the money, you got to see the goods, son. I mean, I would rather him be a smart perv than a dumb idiot.
Stop. Ew. You're so weird.
Because you can still, you know, make something of yourself.
All right,
If you're smart.
I don't want to talk about
If you're a
that.
smart perv, you can still go make something of yourself.
Well, that's crazy. Crazy, crazy. How people are making money.
Oh, look at this. These old pictures of us on this CD cover here.
Oh.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
That's when people listened to CDs and we would take our funniest stuff from the radio and put it on a CD and sell it for charity.
That's cute.
Mm-hmm. There's another one here. I think this is our first one.
I remember that one.
Oh
Yeah,
my
look at that.
goodness.
That
Wow.
handsome me on there.
Does it have the year on it?
Let's see, somewhere I'm sure. Oh, here it is. Long time ago. The official year. A long time ago. Man.
That had to be like, what, 98, 99?
I don't know if it was quite that long. Maybe you can look through the notes here, Todd, and tell. But yeah,
Wow.
I mean, I was adorable back then. No wonder you were all crazy about me
Yep.
and aren't so much now. Oh my God.
What?
I forgot to hit record over here on this thing.
You do this every single
Is it
time.
recording at all?
No,
Are you serious?
I'm serious, yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
What?
oh.
You do that every single time.
I know, but usually there's a backup. That's the backup. And so, and you don't have microphones on these cameras.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's not going to be great audio.
Oh my gosh. I'm out of here.
But I tell you what, start recording now, and then that'll be part of the bit.
But it can't go on the audio part of it.
I'll try to clean it up. It's only been 13 minutes.
I don't know, half of the whole
Whole
thing. I know, I'm sorry.
You even said, I got to do this today. And then you turned. What'd you do?
I hit the little ding dong thing that you call it that starts.
Oh, this is 1999.
All right. I mean, is there even any reason to continue?
I think so. You might be surprised. Those mics are facing right at you.
Nobody's going to hear this.
I know.
No, that one will. That camera's got decent.
That's weird.
Well, maybe we just need to do the video this week and no audio of it. What do you think? Since we,
You mean like no audio on the podcast?
yeah, like we just post the video and no podcast thing.
That's weird.
Well, I mean, because if you're looking at us, the sound can be messed up a little bit. But if you're not looking at us, it's just going to sound horrible.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Man, I feel terrible. I'm sorry.
So wait, we're doing what?
Yes.
I don't know. I think we're done. This is not going to work this week.
No, that was some good stuff.
I know, but if you can't hear it, look at me. I know that was some good stuff.
I tell you what. Let's keep going because I think I can probably clean the audio up on that.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
Man.
Because if it does end up being cleanable,
Yeah.
then we'll be mad that we scrapped it.
Okay, and we can do disclaimers and all of that.
Yeah.
And let people know that Jodi screwed it up.
Jodi. I remember to push buttons.
I know, you push mine constantly.
I know.
You know exactly how to do it.
Yep.
Well,
Get yourself back on track.
it'll
here,
be
fella.
a good...
What you want to talk about?
Her.
What you want to talk about?
Get yourself back on track.
Get yourself back on track.
But
Let's
I'm
go.
just saying, I don't think there is a track to get back on. I think I blew the track up completely to go half of the show without hitting record.
Did you hit it now?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well.
So stupid. You know how Ace always talks about the maddest he ever gets when he's throwing fits and stuff like that is when he's mad at himself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You getting right through that camera?
No.
Oh.
No. But I'm mad at myself right now, but I'm usually mad at other people more than I'm mad at myself.
Because you do no wrong.
No, I do. Obviously, I just proved it that I do things wrong.
Uh-huh.
But, I mean, I'm pretty forgiving of me.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all good.
Yeah. Thank you. And I love you all. So much. So much. How often do you cry, Jodi? Like, say, in a month. We talked about this on the regular old show the other day.
There's many months I don't cry at all.
Yeah? You heartless wench.
Yeah.
Ugh. Because there's a new survey that said the average man cries 4 times a month, while women only cry 3 times a month, which I think is a lie. I don't know that the survey people are lying or the men in the survey lied.
Right. You know, though, sometimes I do cry watching TV.
Yeah, that counts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes it's happy cry. Most of the time it's happy
Like
cry.
on Dancing with the Stars, when you're watching that, do
I
you
don't
get
cry.
happy cry? Do you get so excited and you start?
No.
You have tears running down your leg.
No.
That kind of cry.
No.
I'm so happy I peed on
No.
myself.
It's not usually a sad cry.
Yeah.
Rarely.
But how many times a month?
A month, none.
So you don't cry at happy things
Yeah.
every month?
But sometimes, no.
Happy cries count.
Yeah, not every month.
Okay.
No.
Alexis says she cries about 15 to 20 times a month.
Oh, no.
But a lot of them are happy cries because she watches, pet videos and things like
Yeah.
that. Same with Riggins. He said he cries. He wouldn't give a number on it, but he said a lot.
I cried, though, enough watching Life on the Spectrum, which she talked about on her podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I cried so much during that episode, or the season. Happy tears.
Yeah.
Oh. So I think I made up for the months I didn't cry.
Mm-hmm. Now, the difference between Jodi and me
Love on the Spectrum, I'm sorry.
in our marriage and how we care for one another's feelings.
Oh, my gosh. Here we go.
Season 1 of Love on the Spectrum. If you don't know what that show is, it's a show of adults who are on the autism spectrum, and they're being fixed up on dates with other people on the spectrum to try to find love and all of that.
And they're just sweet.
It's a very sweet show. It's not in any way making fun of them or anything like that. It's just a great, heartwarming
I'm about
show.
to cry talking about it.
So we watched season 1 together because our daughter told us about it, and we watched that together. Well, season 2 comes out on the Netflix while I'm in Louisiana for that funeral, and I get home and she says, oh, season 2 of Love on the Spectrum was so great. And so
I'm sorry. But the reason, I'm going to tell you why. Because we are in the middle of, what's that crazy flying manifest? We're in the middle of that. We've started the murder in the building. Mm-hmm. We started that. And now we're on to you. So we have many things going on to try to, and then November 7th is Yellowstone. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Everything's going to have to go to the back for that. So I just figured there was no time. And it was raining that weekend and I was bored. You were gone. I missed you so.
Yeah.
So I needed something to fill out my time.
Right. Now.
Sorry.
I would have never started the season 2 of Love on the Spectrum without at least asking you if you wanted to watch it.
Really?
I do that all the time.
Okay.
And then I'll say, if we'll watch one episode of something and I say, are you into this or not? Do you want to keep watching it, or is it okay if I watch it by myself?
Yeah.
And you'll say yay or nay on it. I wasn't given that opportunity.
I'm sorry.
And no, you're saying that now in front of people, but every time I've mentioned it since then, you were like, yep, I did, and I enjoyed it.
I mean, I did. I enjoyed
sorry,
it.
You have to watch that on your own.
Why do you have to keep talking about it? Move on.
Yeah, because I haven't talked about it to the people.
Well, here we go.
Yeah, I know. But
I'm sorry that I watched it.
I know, but I would have been
done.
like from the beginning. I would have been very apologetic. Goes, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize it. I just, whatever.
Oh, well,
you're just like, sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. I mean, I did. I watched it.
Yeah. Which now,
oh my goodness,
you've ruined it for me, and I hate those people.
You are gonna burn.
I'm just kidding.
You better.
I'm gonna watch it, and it just I don't know. It was just a little hurtful.
Well, I'm sorry. So touchy.
Am I, Jodi?
Yes.
Am I?
We have 50 million things we're watching. We need to add something else to it.
Well, I mean, since we started watching you, we can drop that airplane show now, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God. I was over
that. Manifest. Or if I want to go back and watch
episode.
it by myself someday when I'm bored or trying to take a nap or something.
We watched the first episode of the new season.
Well, we first watched the half of the first episode because when we were watching it, our son came downstairs to talk, or he came home.
No, he's come down to talk to us.
So Jodi said, "Turn that off. We can't this nasty stuff in front of him."
I know,
but it wasn't really being nasty, except for that one part where he was engaging in self pleasure in his car, looking at the new girl that he's obsessed with. Such
a freak.
I mean, that's natural and healthy.
But he had his hat on, so nobody saw him.
That's who you tell the cop. Hey, I'm sorry, officer, but it's a very natural and healthy thing to do.
That show's crazy. Crazy.
Can you imagine getting arrested for that?
No, how embarrassing.
Outside the library or wherever he was. But I want one of those hats.
So you can hide?
Yeah, those invisible hats. I'd be doing all kinds of stuff, like spying on people.
I mean, you could come in a store I'm in.
Yeah.
Walk right by me, and I'm not going to see you if you have that hat on.
And if you notice that now when he has been invisible with the hat on, and then he decides that he wants the person to see him and he's actually going to talk to her, he takes it off and then puts it under his arm. Like,
and then, there you see him.
Like if he walked up to her and said hi, she wouldn't know, oh, that's Joe, the guy that lives next door to me, because he's wearing the hat.
Because he's wearing
She'd
the
be
hat.
Like, get away. There's an invisible man talking to me. Where are you?
That is so funny to me.
And if you are a fan of the show You, and you've watched the other seasons and haven't quite made it to the third season yet, spoiler alert, he still has all of that chest hair coming up out of the top of his shirt.
God.
It looks like a little animal coming out of his chest.
Y'all look at that show, Todd?
I do. I watch it.
It's crazy.
So you're hurtful as well, and don't wait for your fiance to watch it with you.
She doesn't watch stuff with me. She gets mad that I watch too many shows.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Now, the only thing about that is if she gets mad at you for watching too many shows, but she watches just as many or more than you do.
She watches the stupid stuff like Dancing with
Yeah.
the Stars.
That is not stupid. And oh my gosh, Monday night was the best because.
Yeah, but then like Mass Singer. She watches stuff with her 12-year-old daughter.
Oh, well,
Like
that's
Masked Singer.
sweet.
Yeah, but
That's sweet.
Yeah, but it was Grease night, so Jodi.
Grease night on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, our manager Adam was staying with us that night. He was in town, for meetings and stuff. And every time he comes to town, he's got to start laying the groundwork about trying to get a hockey game on one of our TVs.
Which is
And when all he has to do is say, "Hey, can I watch the hockey game tonight?" And we'll be fine. So the last time he was here, Jodi and Aiden and was Lainey here too? Y'all watched hockey with him for a long time.
Yeah, we watched hockey.
Well, the other night, I got to look, where's Jodi? Because he had pulled up the hockey game, and it was just him and me in the living room, and I was about to go to bed. And Jodi was upstairs in the bed with our daughter watching Dancing with the Stars, and she said, "Tell Adam I'll be glad to come down there and watch TV with him, but it's Grease night on Dancing with the Stars." So he can either watch hockey down there by himself, or he can watch Dancing with the Stars with me. And he chose the hockey.
I checked on him on commercials.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, he asked me, as the hockey game was getting ready to come on, "So how much longer do I have you tonight?" Like he meant I get to hang out with you. And
Yeah.
I know you have to go to bed early, but when are you going to, break away and disappoint me?
I told him, I said, I'm so
But he
glad.
just wanted me out so he could watch the hockey game. Yeah.
And
it's
he
like,
was lounged back in that chair when I went down there. I said, I'm glad you're like family and I can just leave you because I was not missing this tonight. Sorry. I said, if you need me, just let me know. I'm good. He was watching his game. It was going into overtime, I think. So he was all.
Yep. He was.
And he looked at me at 9. I came out at 9:30 and he goes, "Is it over?" I said, No. I said, "I'm just getting a snack. I'll just see you at 10.
Yeah. He was like, "Oh, is it over?" Because he didn't want you down there. Yeah. He was in my chair all kicked
He
back.
was. He was lounged. That's okay.
Yeah. I said, "Don't you want to go put on something comfortable?" He goes, "This is comfortable." He's wearing khakis and a dress shirt with a T-shirt on underneath it and some church shoes.
He was. He was also.
Well, he's Jewish, so I guess they
work.
call them temple shoes or synagogue shoes.
Yeah,
we
not
call
church.
them church shoes.
He was talking to somebody when I went down there, and somebody was wanting to do a business call at like 9 o'clock.
Oh, while the hockey game was on.
Yeah.
Mm.
He answered though.
Well,
Yep.
I would hope so.
So anyway, are we going to talk about what tomorrow is?
Oh yeah, tomorrow is something, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tomorrow is the anniversary of Jodi's happiest day of her life, when her life began.
Yeah, it began all right.
But it's not tomorrow when this airs. It's tomorrow, as we're recording it.
Yeah.
So it's October 22nd is our anniversary. And we're going on a fancy date.
Yeah, unless you say I cancel it. You always say I cancel.
She does. It depends on what the temperature is.
Tomorrow's going to be beautiful. So it's a pretty good chance we're going.
Yeah, she'll have these big plans. We don't ever do anything, just the two of us anymore. We never go. You want to go to dinner this weekend? You want to go Friday night? Sure, I'd love that. Friday night comes around, she's still in her napping clothes.
Napping
I'm like,
clothes.
You're in your sweats and whatnot.
Okay.
Well, what time are we leaving? Well, I didn't make a reservation. You still want to go? Yeah, that means she doesn't want to go anymore.
Yeah.
She's tired.
Well, this Friday's probably going to be the last Friday for a while for us to go out. So
Yeah.
we've got too much going on.
Yeah. And we are not getting any gift of any kind for each other, right? Okay.
No, indeed.
Because I usually, when we have that rule, I will come in with something. I do. And you go, you didn't have to get, and it's, even if it's something little, I'll do something.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing anything this
No.
time. Nothing.
0.
Okay.
Even I made the dinner plans.
Why you got to say that?
And the reservation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would it have meant more to you if I would have done it?
maybe.
No, it wouldn't have. You're a control freak. You know you were going to do it anyway. Or you would have said, what time did you make the reservation? And no matter what time I said it was, you go, oh, that's kind of late, isn't it? Or that's a little early. Are you going to be hungry by then? I don't know if I'm going to be hungry at that time.
Well, I don't know.
There would have been something wrong with it.
Why don't you try me sometime and see?
Yeah. Because I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. Okay, the clock says that we need to take a break, so we will do that. Hang on.
More from TJ and Jody's house next. What's Share Funny? It's a show from TJ that's funny enough to share on social media. Hear Share Funny live from 9 to 10 Eastern, 8 to 9 Central each weekday morning on the Ace and TJ button. Available on our app and now on iHeartRadio. Let's go. It's TJ and Jody's house on the Radio Button Network.
So during the break, we were just talking about my mistake earlier of not hitting record at the beginning of, for the first half of the podcast. And Todd keeps saying, yeah, I'll be able to clean up the audio. It'll sound okay. It'll be fun. And then I'm telling Jody, yeah, Todd's a miracle worker with that stuff. And she goes, well, obviously. And he said, well, obviously not, because she doesn't like the way she looks on the thing. But I meant with the audio stuff. Oh. Your video and still, lacks a lot. But I meant just the audio stuff. But you know what? Our manager, Adam, has so much confidence in you, Todd. He will tell me to come to you about stuff. And then you'll say, I have no idea how to do that. And he will be so matter of fact, straightforward. Oh, you know who you need to talk to about that? Todd. Todd can do that with his eyes closed. I know he can. Or he'll just and then it makes it sound like that y'all have already talked about it. Todd can do it.
Todd.
I asked him something the other day. Adam said that we need a da-da-da-da-da, whatever it was. And he goes, I don't have one of those.
Oh my gosh.
He goes, I don't know how that probably, you need to ask Rob about that.
That's funny.
Okay. But anyway, Adam's a big fan of yours, Todd, obviously.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, well, you know what? If Ace and Amanda are trying to have a baby, you know who they need to go to is Todd. Todd knows exactly how to conceive
Todd.
after a man has had a vasectomy reversal. He can do it. Trust me.
Todd.
Trust me. Go straight to Todd. Don't hesitate.
Oh my gosh.
So even if Jodi doesn't believe in your talents,
I believe in your talents.
Adam does.
I believe in them. There's a lot to work with here to try to fix.
You want him to just start doing that thing where they blur out your face like you're a witness or something?
Yeah. I wish there was like filters like Snapchat.
Yeah.
I got some filters I'll try on it.
Let me see them first. Because you'll be like, oh, it looks good. And then I'll be like,
no, it'll be the filter that puts the doo-doo emoji over your face.
I know. Well, I'll be fine with that. That's fine.
Look at her face look like doo-doo. She got some talking doo-doo on her face. So no brunch or anything today with any of your snooty friends? Nothing like that?
Nope.
Do they not want to hang out with you anymore? You haven't been doing that sort of thing.
I haven't had time.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, because you've been painting. Did we talk about that last week? How
you showed my stuff that I painted. But I painted another piece this week. Mm-hmm. And then I'm packing and trying to get all the stuff together for the closing of the house next Friday. So I've had a lot going on.
I guess I should start thinking about packing some of my stuff, huh? I need to do that.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
I brought home some boxes yesterday.
Good. Put them to use. This weekend's fun. We're going to pack the garage. Yep. Fun times. You're doing it. And the boy.
Somebody said...
no, somebody said nothing.
I have to go to Birmingham this weekend
somebody said you're gonna pack
a radio appearance.
You were going to pack it up. Get ready for the movers.
Oh, man, that's going to mean that this weekend I'm going to be making a bunch of trips to the dump, huh?
No, because we really don't have a ton of junk because I haven't allowed that in this rental. That last place we moved from was horrible. Well, you had your own floor in the other house to hoard.
Well, you got all the floors. And,
yeah, we don't hoard.
Right. You control all the floors and the mopping. Just saying.
I'm just saying.
Today is Thursday. With all these errands you got to run, there's something else that you do every Thursday. Is that something you're going to be able to do today?
It's not.
Because
good luck.
Because last week when we were doing the podcast, the little alarm thing went off on the washer. Time to transfer to the dryer. I went through my pockets this morning in my laundry just to make sure there was no chapstick in there.
Good.
So you're saying that was something I didn't even need to do because you're not going to
You can do
laundry
You can do
today.
laundry. You know how.
Oh, I know how. Yeah.
Well, if you want it done, you'll do it. I'm busy.
Yeah, I know. I know, Jody.
I'm busy.
Yeah. You're trying to manage a professional life as a radio star, and
oh gosh, that's the last thing on my list.
So, how much longer do you think you're going to
be busy?
Be willing to do this
I don't know.
whole podcast thing?
I don't know.
Because you seem to have soured on it a little bit.
A little. I would like to take a hiatus.
So are you thinking like once we get back on our feet after splitting off from radio station and doing our own business and all, that you'll drag up, then you'll quit?
You mean when everything's back rolling like it should?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm out. I'm out of here.
Me too.
I'm out of here.
That's my plan too.
I'm going back to brunches, lunches, hanging with friends.
But it's only one day a week.
I know
that you don't get to do all that, and you still could. I mean, what time is it? 11.
Yeah,
I'm not even 11:30
I'm going
yet.
to run my errands and do my things. I still have time. I know.
And then you got one of your friends that
Nobody
rents the
cares
space
about
next
me.
door.
Yeah,
You go over there and hang with her.
I know.
She's right there.
I know.
Her name's
I see
Jill.
her every week.
Her name's Jill.
But see, I haven't even been going to my Bible study every week.
Well, that's not my fault.
That's my fault. I'm not blaming you.
I mean, what are you going to do, stand there at the pearly gates and say my husband kept me busy doing a podcast? I'm sorry,
I'm
Lord.
not blaming you. But I haven't been able to go. Well, wait a minute. 2 weeks ago, I couldn't go because of you.
But the Lord knows that you're only here for an hour once a week.
Yeah? Well, you don't darken any doorways of Bible studies or churches.
Yes, I do.
Where?
When I'm running errands, that's what I'm doing.
Lord knows.
Yeah, and I'm out. I'm volunteering. That's what I'm doing.
Richie, the Lord knows. Stop.
I'm not lying.
You are.
No, I'm not.
What are you out doing?
Volunteering.
Doing
I
what?
volunteer to go watch TV. I volunteer my time to go to various stores and restaurants and beer places. So, yeah, I'm out there volunteering, Jody.
Okay.
What are you doing with your time? Not volunteering. I've dedicated my life to volunteer work.
You know what else, too, with moving that's so tedious is like all the people you have to call to transfer everything, change the address. I mean, that's a lot of junk.
Which one of these buttons do I hit over here to play a violin?
Whatever.
I'm just kidding.
What have you done?
I'm just
What are
kidding.
you doing?
What?
What are you going to do?
What do you mean? What am I going to do?
Clean the garage, number one. Pack some stuff in your bedroom.
When? What
This
are you talking
weekend?
about? Yeah, I don't know. But I will.
Last time we moved, he was several days moving out of the house from the rest of the family.
Because how many jobs does the rest of the family have?
Oh, it didn't have nothing to do with jobs.
Between
it didn't
all
have
of them.
nothing to do with jobs.
Yeah,
Nope. It was you getting sidetracked.
Yeah, with a little thing called a career.
With
Jodi.
a little thing called the phone and TV.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, you've turned this into something that was not intended to be today.
Gosh.
You've.
All right.
Look,
Well.
when y'all complain that all we do is quarrel and bicker, you see that it is not I who brings that
Where's
on.
the violin? Mm-hmm. Where's the tune? Where's the button?
It's right here.
It's TJ and Jodi's house on the Radio Button Network.